Hi friends, there's a short video on why India lost the second test versus South Africa. Well, we had earlier published a video on how India can defeat South Africa and win the series. But unfortunately for India, this is the first time they are losing in Johannesburg. So previously they have either drawn or won one of the remaining all the five tests, but unfortunately for them, they lost this test. But we are therefore trying to reason out why India lost out this test. So the first reason I feel is Kohli dropping out due to back spasms. So when a captain suddenly drops from the team composition really changes. So even though KL Rahul was already a vice captain, but it was actually probably for him it was a bit unexpected, bit of fortune or something, but it didn't work out to the team's advantage. So his captaincy was really found to be wanting in crucial moments. We could see on TV that his face was totally blank. What to do when South Africa were going great guns in the second innings? So I would blame really Raquel Rahul's captaincy, but again he is inexperienced as a test. So probably Rane would have been a better bet, but again it's all iffies. But primary reason is Kohli dropping out. So when your primary batsman drops out, it gives an advantage to the opposition. The other one is always a visiting team is expected to do well as a team. So in this case, in the first innings, India scored only 200 runs, which is definitely not enough for a visiting team. And in the first test also, India succeeded because the openers scored more than 100 runs in a partnership, which really puts them on a confident stream. But it didn't work out because India didn't get to score 400 runs. I think they folded out for 300 and odd runs. But still, scoring 100 runs for the first wicket is really a confidence booster. Plus, if you seen in the first test, Rahul really scored a century and really carried the team with him. So here in this second test, after getting his 50, he immediately got out to a poor stroke. So he could have planned his innings better, and seeing that Kohli is not there and responsibility, so he should have played more responsible is what we feel. And as usual, both Pujara and Rane got out cheaply in the first innings. And only when their position was threatened, they managed to score some 50s in the second innings. But it's of no use. So normally for any visiting team, the first innings they should succeed. They should do really well. But unfortunately for India, it didn't work out. So both Rane and at least Pujara got a good delivery, which bounced a little bit more unexpected. But Rane didn't play a good shot in the first innings. Definitely, there's no business for him to hang his bat out and try to play something and lose his wicket. So really, the batting failed miserably in the first test, and only it was left to Vihari and Ashwin to salvage some reputation, and they managed to take a score beyond 200. But definitely, 200 was not enough for at least for a visiting team. That's what we could make out. And as usual, Pant threw his wicket away. So definitely, I feel he needs to be dropped, at least for a test, to teach him a lesson. And coming back to the bowling, so strangely, Bumrah was somewhat off color in both the innings. He didn't really bowl very well. Shami was the exception. Unexpectedly, he really bowled well, both in the first and second test, but was unlucky not to get many wickets. So Shardul Thakur getting 7 wickets in the first innings really spoke about our opening bowlers. So normally when one change bowler gets wickets, it really means that the opening bowlers have been ineffective. So that's what it really proved. So both Shami and Bumrah couldn't make much of inroads. But again, the primary reason was the South African captain Elgar stood like a rock in both the innings, and he was lucky not to get out. So many good balls came, but somehow he managed to stay afloat and not to get out. But really, it was blind lady luck for him. That's what I would say for Elgar. And coming back to the second innings of India, really once again openers failed. They didn't score many runs, And Pujara and Rane, even though they scored 50s, but they didn't get to dominate the bowling enough. So normally in any test match cricket, they need to dominate the innings, at least play for longer duration. So just scoring out at 4 runs is not enough. The run rate was around 4 for the Indian innings, but that doesn't help because we have to occupy the crease. Occupation of the crease is of paramount importance for test cricket. And unfortunately for India, both of them got out after scoring 50s. And Pant, as usual, he got out. I think he should be definitely dropped. Even though whether he is good or bad, he deserves to be dropped. And another keeper should be brought in to at least teach him a lesson to value his wicket more. He's not Gilchrist always. So that's what I think we feel from what Pant's play is. And in second innings again, the rains really put a dampener. I think Ashwin is getting some turn. So probably they should have bowled Ashwin in second innings, the beginning itself. They're getting so much of turn. I think they should start off with Ashwin and a pace bowler. That might have helped just to see how the opposition is playing. So I think poor captaincy plus again the not scoring enough runs contributed to Indian defeat. Nothing else to say. It would have been a good opportunity to win the series South Africa. And of course, the South African bowlers also were pretty good. They were a lot better than India. But one main lesson what I think we need to remember is our bowlers are only as good as our batsmen. Unless the batsmen score enough runs, the bowlers are not really good enough. They cannot bring you back unless the batsmen really play well. That's what it's pretty obvious from this defeat. So the onus is on the batsman to score really good runs and make a match out of it. Let's see how the team fares in the third test. But congrats to the South African team for squaring the series, and their captain, I guess Elgar, was really fantastic. That's what I would say. Let's hope for a better performance from the Indian team in the third test. Hi friends, please wear your mask at all times. Don't go out unnecessarily. That's the way you can stop the spread of COVID. தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்ஸ்.